Hi, and welcome back. My name is Janine. You can call me D. I'm an astrologer and I teach people the psychology behind marketing. And today we're going to be diving into Mars in Pisces. So Mars in Pisces is very much about compassion, about artistry, creativity, okay, and empathy as well as intuition. Now, Mars in Pisces, you can see with these people, okay, a lot of their actions, them deeply feeling their actions in one way, but also two, them wanting these actions that they're taking to be well received by others, because there is, okay, an unspoken emotion that they are very much enwrapped or unraveled in, okay, submerged in this emotion of what it means to them when they're taking action. Okay, now this can be seen in Tom Hanks' chart as well as Denzel Washington's. I speak about Mars and Jupiter aspects all the time, and Denzel Washington, he has his Mars connected to Venus, Saturn, and then that connected to Jupiter. Okay, and this is the 6th, the 10th, and oh my goodness, I done forgot the other house. But the 6th and the 10th, okay? And they're all freaking connected now. This is seen as him taking actions and giving back and wanting to give back this empathy, okay? And how it is that he asserts himself on the screen, the big screen, okay? With Pisces, Neptunian things, all right? But how he asserts himself on the big screen and how that ties into his morals and ethics and his reputation, okay, as an actor. But you also have a person like Tom Hanks, who in seeing his acting, he played in a movie, I believe, called Forrest Gump, right? And seeing his acting and how he became engulfed in that, in the way that he expressed, okay, and voiced those emotions behind that character, how he brought it to life on the big screen, okay? So, for that being said, Mars in Pisces, the engulfment, you're engulfing yourself in what it takes to be that character. You're engulfing yourself in what it takes, okay, for you to take this action and it be received well by others, okay, or received at all by others, because it's something that they want to give back, okay. Also, with Mars being in Pisces, this can deal with emotions, a lot of emotions, okay. But Mars being in Pisces, a lot of the action and what it is that they are doing on a day-to-day basis can go towards imagery, imagery, being on the screen, all right, like filming, artistry, okay. So for example, we have Gemini, that's a square, okay, as well as Virgo, all right. Now, Mars in Pisces, they want to communicate a sentiment that they won't say. Like, say, for example, if they're a painter, that they won't say, but they are completely engulfed in. And it is through this engulfment of this that they are actually able to communicate something without words. But it's through imagery. Okay? And so, most of how we communicate, a lot of how we communicate, a good percentage of it, about 80%, is nonverbal. All right? So when it comes to Mars being in Pisces, this painting, this character that they engulf themselves in, it is given back to others. And in some way, shape, or form, it is giving love. It is giving a lot of emotions and bringing about a lot of emotions. It's sitting there and taking away freaking boundaries because you feel so drawn in to what it is that they were feeling when they created that. Okay? That's how we're going to put that there. Okay? But Mars and Pisces, they do want to give back through their intuition, through their artistry, through the actions that engulf them. They do want to give back. Okay? And also Mars and Pisces, you can have this fiery planet with this water create that steam. So it's a little bit of a frustration when this person wants to take action towards something, but they might not be fully engulfed in that feeling or how it is that they feel about it yet. So they might actually feel a little bit lost, and that's not necessarily the case. Okay, I just want to put that out there. That's not necessarily the case. All right, but Mars being in Pisces, utilize your creativity. Okay, because there are things that can be communicated without words, that only images and emotions that do cross and unravel us together, how that can be communicated through your actions and how you feel about what it is that you do. Okay, and that is for Mars and Pisces. All right, Mars and Pisces, also not just the images and the imagery, but symbols. Okay, I had to say it. Okay, symbols as well, and working with symbolism. And this, as I said, is a different way of communicating, okay? But this is still communication nonetheless. And Mars and Pisces, there is a lot that you actually are able to do when you're able to feel and have yourself submerged in that feeling. Okay, this is before this man said life is like a box of freaking chocolates. Okay, like a box of freaking chocolates. But seeing him in that role, play Forrest Gump. Okay, he was so immersed in the role, in the character. Denzel Washington and Tom Hanks, when it comes to acting, very immersed in their characters and what it takes to bring that to life on the big screen. Okay, high emphasis on bring that to life, and why I incorporate the word giving when it comes to this sign, because Pisces sextiles Taurus, and Taurus wants to make things stable. Taurus wants to make things real, and Taurus will take its time. So if you feel like you're not fully immersed or you're not fully drenched when it comes to how it is that you feel towards the action that you're taking, just take your time. Just take your time. Okay? Nobody has to rush you, and you don't have to rush yourself. All right? Now, if this is your Mars placement and this resonated with you, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you don't ever want to miss out on any of our astrology videos and psychology videos, go ahead and hit subscribe and the notification bell so you're always notified. I love and appreciate you guys all the time. Mars and Pisces, you guys are great. Okay? Don't tell the other signs. Don't tell the other signs. Okay? But you guys are great. All of you are great. All Mars placements are great. But you guys, you do your big one. You do your big one. But anyway, I love and appreciate you guys. I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye.
Steady, no shaking. Solid on the table.